Cheers. Welcome back.
Yep.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Chris.
I'm Erica.
We're the Pink Stitchers. Welcome to Happy Hour with the Pink Stitchers.
Yep. It's our episode number 5, and we'd like to thank everybody who's been following us so far, and anybody new, please like and subscribe.
We're on episode number 5.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there've been 4 before.
Yep. That's been 4 before. Now we're on 5. Who'd have thunk?
Today we're drinking
Yes,
the Malibu Barbie cocktail.
Yeah.
I did have intentions of getting us blonde wigs. I thought that would be a very funny thing, but
you know, in the future we can.
nothing like showing whips with some blonde wigs
Yeah.
on.
Yes. Well,
But
I mean, you never know what the future holds.
Right.
exactly. So we have anything more for intros?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Then we can start off with our YouTube shout-outs. Lisa from Lost in Stitches. She shouted us out. Her most recent episode or video was with her mother, and it was like the sweetest. They are the sweetest little combo. So sweet. Also Anna from Stitch Roadie. We're her #1 fan.
Yeah.
Christy and Callie from Floss Boss and Cousins. And we also want to thank them for a little stitchy kindness we got in the mail.
Erica, maybe you can get them up close.
But very sweet. Thank you.
That was very nice. We really appreciate it.
Are we squeaking?
Janglies.
Alright, don't try to jack mine.
I'm not touching yours.
When she's not looking.
Yeah. I know.
And we're on a little bit of a high alert because Walter had a little situation, choking or
Choking
we're
or
not
something.
Sure.
Well, he got a new toy. In preparation to the floss tube, I was like, oh, I'll buy him a new toy. It's this nice little pig. Well, he rips right open, stuffing, so I think we might have...
We're not positive what happened, but there was some choking, and so...
If you hear some choking and we all quick jump up
for the dog Heimlich.
He
Yes.
seems fine
Yes.
right now, but...
Yes. But just...
Yeah.
We're not apologizing, we're just saying. And then Jen, the Harbor Stitcher, shouted out again. She was in Wisconsin last week for a convention for work. And went to Lynn's in Madison, and I had sent a message like, dude, you were in Wisconsin, you didn't tell us.
Yeah.
So she said next time she comes, she'll let us know.
All right.
And then Denise... Goose Design, she shouted us out last time. And then B&E Stitchery, Brandy and Emma. Thank you for the shout out.
Yeah,
We
those
feel a
are
little
sweet.
kindred something with them as well. And we may have a sale in the works with them.
Yep.
We'll let you know.
Potentially.
Erica may or may not participate. You can't be sure.
You never know what I'm up
Stitching,
to.
yes.
It's very selective stitching. I have limited time, so I have to...
She's got standards to maintain.
I have to choose wisely on what I'm going to participate in.
And then we can do life updates. So, as everybody knew, I went to the Pink concert last week. She's phenomenal. I would go to her 100 million times. It was at Miller Park, aka American Family Field.
Yeah.
Miller Park. But a great show. I worked a lot. I also went to Skate Fest in downtown Milwaukee. We have been working, I do artistic skating, so like figure skating on quad skates. And I also do rhythm skating, which is like dance skate, a lot of JB, like Chicago style dance skating. And the group that I do the rhythm skating with has been trying to get, at Red Arrow Park in downtown Milwaukee, there's outdoor ice skating rink. And they wanted to bring roller skating there in the summer. And it was a lot of red tape, a lot of board meetings and a lot of whatevers to get this to go through. And finally this summer, it was allowed to turn it into a roller rink. So the group that teaches my rhythm skate, they had a few summer spins. So a DJ would come and whatever. But they had a special skate fest, since Milwaukee has a lot of festivals of all sorts, and so this was sort of honoring the black skate culture, and so it highlighted a lot of the black skaters showed off some of the different styles of skating, and everybody. It was a free event. There was DJ. There was one of the local banks helped sponsor. There were giveaways and food trucks and stuff. So that was very fun. Hank Obama and I went this last week to Sit and Stitch and Cross Stitch Club at Primitive Gatherings. That's always a good time. Mm-hmm. I had my knitting class every Friday, so I only have one more, and then I'm not a beginner anymore, I guess, but...
Graduation.
Yes. School's starting this next Friday, so...
I'm going to start on a Friday.
Well, who cares? Wouldn't you rather just go for a day and then have the weekend? I mean, I don't know.
It seems so dumb. Like
that would have been your perfect.
Well, that would have been number one for me.
Yeah.
But I'm the mom that I don't even pay attention. Everybody's like, when do your kids go back to school? And I'm like, I don't know. So it's close now. So we went school shopping yesterday, and then I'm like, I've got cart rage. I parked in one of the empty aisles over from the school supplies where I'm assuming the Halloween stuff is going to be going. But I told the kids, because I'm like, I can't even. We've been there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, go find your things and just come back to me and put it in the cart, because I just don't have. They need a bar.
I think you're turning into someone else. You know, that
sure.
sounds about like what.
Well, I was telling them because they're being silly. Like we're actually all together, getting along. They're silly, but it's a little too silly in the chaos of all the things. So I'm like, we've been here 10 minutes and you haven't put anything in the cart yet. Like,
well, remember the stink eye you'd give me when I got a little edgy in the store.
Yes. Yes.
Dog food.
Yes. And then my youngest daughter's soccer season started this last week, so she's on a traveling regional soccer club, and so we're going to be amping up for lots of sports ball.
Sports ball.
Yes, that's what I've been up
What you got going on?
Well, I had some things going on.
I did hear a little about you.
They had some events going on, but I made pickles because someone had a request for that. So I went to the farmer's market last week and I got my pickle making materials.
Pickle maker.
And I got the pickles made, and today yours are here, by the way, to take home with you.
Okay.
So I got that done. I went with one of my friends to, it was called Music at the Museum. It was kind of fun. It was just an outdoor concert. The band covered Eagles music.
Where was it?
It was at the Octagon House in Watertown.
Oh, okay.
And it was very cool. And my friend she always does, when we do stuff, she's always so organized, and she made all kinds of snacks, and the weather was beautiful, and it was just a really nice time. I did the primitive gatherings.
What else?
That's all I can think of.
Okay.
I don't feel like I did. I don't feel like I did much of anything.
And Miss
last
Busybody.
weekend. What did you do last weekend?
Where was I last weekend?
Wasn't it the thing, the motorcycle thing in the field?
Oh, yeah.
Motorcycle thing in the field.
Oh, yes.
The brand thing for Bunker Hill.
Bradapalooza.
Bradapalooza. That's
So,
what it was.
we used to do Bunker Hill,
Okay.
but now they got rid of that.
And what is Bunker Hill?
Bunker Hill was it was 66 stops within Wisconsin and Illinois, might have been one maybe like Iowa, like on the edge there. But you had all from February until August to do 66 stops. You got these like scratch offs, you could win prizes. And then there was like a week-long camping, anything goes in the middle of a farm field. Well, now they don't do it anymore, so a friend of ours has some property, so he started Bradapalooza. So we had a band on Friday night. Walter went, a little scared of the fireworks. He was a little nervous about that. Other than that, I just worked. I don't think I did this weekend. I didn't do anything. Well, there you go. Got some stitching done.
Well,
just in time.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
my life update. The car.
Oh, yes.
That's might be my other update.
I'll put some pictures in of the car.
Yeah, the car is completely gutted on some type of apparatus. I don't know what you call it. Rotisserie?
Yeah,
I believe it's a rotisserie.
Calling it. Are the wheels that are on the trailer, is that for your car or is that something else?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So they lifted the car off the frame, pulled the frame out, then put the body on the rotisserie.
Okay.
It was big. There was not a lot of breathing happening in the garage yesterday.
Okay.
There was 3 guys.
Very intense.
I just fed them Jimmy John's and I stitched on the couch all day in my pajamas.
Perfect.
So that was it.
So
the car is ready for whatever's happening next.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready to whip it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's whip.
Okay.
As Jane from Jane and Julie
Yes.
would say, whips. That's my favorite thing.
Yes. Okay. So, where do I want to start? I'll do this. Okay, so this I've had intentions of finishing a while ago, and there's no excuse to not finish it because it's the smallest thing ever. But I picked her up again yesterday, thinking I could just finish it, so it could be done. But I still didn't finish it because I was on a mission to finish other things. But I have my little sewing machine, Lori Holt, from the Stitch Card set P, and these are, I'm stitching them to be little quilts for my dollhouse.
Oh yeah, you did talk about the dollhouse again.
Yeah, here we go. You had a...
I know.
Well, now we're at the end of it.
It's on 25 count Lugana. I'm using the called for DMC 2/2, but I did switch out the blue color because I wanted it a little more aqua, I guess.
Nice.
Okay.
And it's in this
Data Goose bag.
bag that I love.
I want to have that Data Goose bag.
She's got a whole lot you would like to have.
I know.
Okay. Then, oh jeez.
Got a little earthquake going on over
My
here.
haul is trying to sneak over.
Can we just show ours all?
We could show ours all because we're all still working on it.
That, and it just feels appropriate.
Yes. Okay, so our Courage Praiseworthy Stitches, Courage Pam's Survival Sal. That's how far I am. I didn't spend a whole lot of time stitching on it, but I did do a little bit to say that I at least did do a little bit.
Okay, that's Jamie's.
I spent a whole lot of time getting, because I'm putting initials from people in my family who've had breast cancer and women in my family, and so it took me like a whole day just to get it recharted to put the initials in.
And she didn't even remember what my initials are.
Yeah, I was really
favorite daughter status.
I was so proud of myself because I had everything organized. I was doing the last one, which was Jamie. And so Jamie's initials are JN and Erica's are EA. And so I'm looking and I'm like, how come I have EN? I'm like, where did that come from? And then I thought, wow, I could make Erica feel like she's special because her middle initial is N. So I could just say, oh yeah, I did yours with your middle initial, but
no,
I thought it might be hard to explain to the husband, so I fixed it.
Yes.
Okay, this is how far I got.
It's very nice.
This is really mostly all I've stitched on this whole time since the last video, but I don't have any initials on there yet.
Okay.
But that's what I got going on.
And then I This is a haul and a new start and a whip all at once. But I did purchase the Stitcher's Prayer by the Camping Stitcher.
I like that.
Since she is designing.
I got the dog under me.
I think I maybe got it okay. I don't know. I just started this morning so that I could have another something to say that I worked on it. So it's a little squiggle. You can show my little squiggle. It's okay. And that I am doing. Where is it on my thing? 25 count Lugana in the color Bone of Weeks Dye Works. I'm doing 2 strands over 1. At first I'm like, this is really tiny, but that's because I just randomly started doing it over 1. Okay. And the colors that I'm using, I saw what's her name? Sorry. Simply Stitching Ocala posted on Instagram that she chose different colors. And they were things I don't have access to get quickly. So I just picked out Weeks Dye Works. I took a screenshot of what she picked and then compared the screenshot and picked similar colors.
She's fancy.
Yeah, I got a little fancy.
She's getting real fancy now.
I know. So
okay. Yeah. Those are freaking nice.
Right. Okay, and then I have a couple whips non-cross stitch that I'm not gonna spend a ton of time explaining, but I thought since it was
since we're here.
Yeah, since it took away from some of my stitching time, I should at least talk about it. But last time I showed, I'm doing the 2 Spargo toned down embroidery stitching, and I've made some progress. So I'm a little addicted to it, and I had to make myself stop it for a few days so that I could get some cross stitching done. I know, right? It's cool.
And you just learned how to do these fancy stitches?
I just learned. She's got some videos. There's a book, but I can show you what's up. But it's an addicting little thing.
She was at Primitive Gatherings and we missed that, and so
yes.
we're hoping maybe she's going to come back, and we're really hoping to get in on that.
Okay. And then I started another cowl in my knitting class. Our teacher is finishing up writing out a pattern that's similar to the hat that I wear. So I'm just working on this in the meantime because I hope by next week she'll have the pattern and I can start working on hats. But I like my other one, and I picked some different colors, and
I want to touch it.
I'm a knit addict now as well.
Very soft.
Yes.
You're making those for Christmas, right?
I could certainly, if you want to pick out some colors or whatever.
Do you know what I saw today? Glow in the dark. They had glow in the dark
Yarn.
Oh,
that would be pretty cool.
So I did see that today. On my little adventure.
Alright, well that's all for my whips, friends.
Okay,
I don't have a lot. This one was a free pattern from JBW that she gave for the Common Threaded Stitcher event that happened, I think, I don't know, last week or the week before. So I'm stitching this on a 32 count Murano, and I'm just so not liking anything about it. I keep telling myself I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
It looks good.
Well, my eyes are almost poking out of my head by the time I get just that
well,
little
it looks
bit
super good, so stop thinking that way.
I'm enjoying, it's a DMC floss, I think it's like 121, and I saw that Jane,
yes.
Jane and Julie Stitch, she's doing a project with it. It's larger, and it's just beautiful. The variegation of that thread is just really amazing. So it doesn't show up, I don't think, as well on this little piece, but I just wanted to try it. And
keep talking. See?
And then for my last one, Jamie had showed this as well. It's the Stitcher's Garden. I'm not as far as what she is, but I'm keep plugging along on it.
I haven't started mine yet, so sounds about right. That's this one.
Yes.
We didn't show this yet. I mean, we showed it the last video, I think, but.
And I think my fabric is 20 count Weeks Dye Works
Vintage Country Mocha. It's not whiskey.
No, it's not whiskey. Vintage
Um,
Country Mocha.
Yeah, Kathy Decker made sure she kindly corrected us on that.
Okay, all right.
Well, you know, whiskey, I do have whiskey on there. It's the floss,
Whiskey,
so
yes, it
I
is.
wasn't like totally off.
But
But
that was funny anyway.
that's all I have for mine.
All right. Well, like I said, I spent most of my time on my Praiseworthy Courage stitch, but I did start this little jobber here. The Stitching with the Housewives, the Berry Bakery. Yep, I did say that right. You know, just in time for summer. I'm getting right after it. And it's about as good as the squiggly line that someone else had, but I have that. And I believe it's on 18 count, Ada. Nothing fancy, just the DMC call for colors. So those are what I have going on. And I see I have this something going on there that I'm not liking, but
I know.
so don't zoom in on that.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that was whips.
I went to. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Went to move the cat off the counter so he wouldn't knock the camera over, and I kicked the water dish for the dog.
Oopsie.
So
Well, it happens.
walk at your own risk over there because it's still a little wet.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
So finishes.
Yes.
What do you got for finishes?
Yeah.
You're the only one. You're the only one.
Well, I was the only one last week, so
Yeah.
Yes, you
I'm
were.
just going to say.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm the loser. Go ahead and say it.
I worked my butt off on this. I stayed up till pretty late anyways. But I finished my Tiny Modernist A Stitcher's Garden. And I brought along the next steps then for it.
I really like that. I should get started on mine.
You should.
Yeah.
But,
I know.
gotta
It's
get-
a very fun stitch once you
and I
get
have
cruising
everything.
on it.
I have it
know.
all. I have the
I know.
thread. I have the whole.
And if you came to
Perch.
Cross Stitch Club, she gave us stuff to work on finishing.
Oh, well.
Bestie. But so for our
Wow.
cross stitch club, we talked about this before, but we got these boxes that their carpenter or Scotty made with
Scotty
their,
boxes?
Yes, Scotty boxes. So we're going to mount that on the top. And how Kathy designed it then was to use some of the Primitive Gathering wool to sort of embellish. And a lot of people were doing like a green color, and I'm cool with the green, but I wanted to
Yeah.
pop it
'cause
out,
that
so I
blue.
chose the blue and the sort of the
Yeah.
lighter red color, so it's more of a coral. But I'm choosing these two to, for one, do the backing of the pattern, and then on the inside, then they did made little dividers and a little pin cushion and things with the wool that I will also use that for. So
Okay, well.
that was my finish, everybody.
And partially, not fully
Yeah.
finished, just a finish.
It was just, she didn't put that under FFO.
No.
And then I have some FFOs,
She does.
friends.
She does.
This has been sitting in my craft room looking at me for a bit, and I felt a little bad. So I'm not 100%. I might add some little whatnots to it. But I made a pillow of my Primrose Cottage fresh, what's it called? Squeeze the Day. And then I needle felted a little lemon slice, but the cut, I'm gonna work on that too, because I needle felted onto a piece of felt,
Oh, yeah.
wool felt, and it looked yellow until I added the other yellow on top of it, and now it looks brown, so
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna-
feel like it looks like a darker.
yeah.
Yellow.
I don't hate it, and it's the back
Yeah.
anyways, but
If you don't look at it's so close. I mean, I feel like it looks.
when you're making it at like 1 a.m. and you've had a glass of wine, it does look
Yeah,
really,
it looks really yellow.
it looks really good.
That sounds about right.
And then this was my finished cowl that I knit.
Yeah, I better get
And
a cowl for
yeah,
Christmas.
It's very snuggly, friends.
Because Wisconsin winter.
It is. It's Wisconsin fall practically.
Yeah.
Yesterday, my Quinn had a soccer game.
It was cold.
Yeah, I felt a little foolish bringing a sweatshirt along because I'm like, my luck, I'm going to get out there and everybody's going to look at me because I've already everybody looks at me because I have a hat on most of the time, but I got out of the car and I'm like, okay, so I covered up with a blanket. Mm-hmm. It was cold. It was windy and cold.
Yeah.
I was in my pajamas all day, so just saying. Okay, well, we're on to haul because us losers haven't have anything finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you by next time we'll have something done.
Well, I hope so, but we'll see. Okay, so some of my haul are digital, so let's see where to start. Not that one, not this one. Okay, I did buy Clarissa's Garden sampler by the Proper Stitcher Annie. She's also designing. Lots of people are showing her things, but I hope you can see that. And this Sarah Stitchy Spot, everything she shows, I kind of want them. So I was actively Etsy shopping, or at least putting things in my cart so that I wouldn't forget what she was talking about. But Chester's Place by Whistlestop Stitcher Designs, and it says, until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened.
Let me see it. Come on.
I know.
Come on.
I know. And I have another one that will be in my next haul because I couldn't get a digital copy of it, but also just perfect.
I like that.
I know. I think that might be. Yeah, that's it for those. And then yeah, those were just my digital ones. Okay. And then I'm in the Floss Fix for Classic Colorworks with Fat Quarter Shop. I think these are the ones you already have. I'm behind, I think. Do you have Campfire?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think I'm behind.
Okay.
Because I think I ended the B's and I had one C, I think.
I feel like I'm missing one, though. I need to go back and look. I wish I didn't have to okay it each time. Like, I wish they would just deduct the money and send it, because I'm not good with checking my emails that much.
I'm not either.
Anyways.
Fat Quarter Shop, I feel like they want money.
Yes.
I mean, I sign myself up, but...
And then I'm also in the
I don't have my
monthly weigh-in for the Stitching with the Housewives. This is the October one. You want to show that?
Yep.
I need to order the little scale for my kitchen to put the things on.
So do I. And I need to get October.
I saw somebody showed a metal, like, I think they got it at Hobby Lobby, but it looks just like, I don't know.
I mean, I could do that too.
Yeah. I mean, check it out, maybe.
And I get the kit, so it came with the floss.
I was like, I can't see what I'm doing here. Like that.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Okay, and then when we were at Primitive Gatherings, Lisa Bonjean had come back from a quilting retreat down in Texas, where
Moda was for Moda Fabrics.
And Kimberly Jolly, I was like, what's her name? She was there also, but Lisa had these pin bowls, magnetic pin bowls that she brought back. I think were her
that
gifts
was her giveaway. Yeah.
So I think Mama picked this one out for me.
Nice.
I'm a best friend.
Wow.
You had to say that, didn't you? Now I'm never going to hear the end of that.
Well, see, another thing I didn't get because
I didn't think you'd like
freaking
it.
dollhouse.
I think she actually picked it out for herself and then gave it. I didn't have any cash, so she just.
She guilted me. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
okay,
She
all
guilted
right.
me, so I gave it to
And
her.
it really goes with my craft room, so.
So they have my card.
I mean.
Well, sometimes we buy stuff on your card.
Yeah.
We just don't usually tell you.
I was wondering where my money goes.
Yeah.
Then I have Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. This one I ordered, and then when I was at Cross Stitch Club, one of the ladies had it finished and framed, and it is beautiful. And so one day I will get to this.
Yeah. I gotta get a little closer look at that. I like that. I like that little smoke coming
I
out
know,
of the
it's
chimney.
cute.
She had it in like a black frame and it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then we can't be left out with this.
We can't.
That
No.
was you, Lori, with that framing. We liked it.
Yes, we
Just
did.
in case you watch.
Exactly.
We wanted to call you out.
Yes, it was all beautiful. Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Everybody and their brother is stitching this, and we don't want to be left out. So
Yeah.
FOMO.
Well, I've been wanting this for a while now.
I know. And it was at Primitive Gatherings, but it was out of stock there. And then the other day when I was there, I'm like, oh, they have more. So I snagged it.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm into it.
And then this one, Dasher and Dancer by Hobby House Press.
I like that one too. Mm-hmm. No, I have to like everything because then it's pressure.
Well, I know.
Pressure
And then you
to,
don't
like-
never know what to start because, and then this Primitive Gatherings also, they had some Hands Across the Sea before, and it was sold out before I even hardly knew it, and they finally got more in. So Elizabeth Weston, circa 1830 by Hands Across the Sea, and I was told by my husband I could not spend a dime when I went that day, so thankfully it was more than a dime. I had to have it because I didn't know if it was still going to be there when I went back, so
Yep.
I had to buy it. It
She
was
had
a
to.
necessity.
She had to.
Necessity. Okay, that's my haul.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of a loser when it comes to haul this week, but I have a little bit of stuff. I've been eyeing up this Antique Bird Cages by Shakespeare Peddler. I mean, for, I don't know.
She's
since-
had it in her hands. She made us look for floss for it
Yeah.
once,
multiple
and I never
times.
bought it.
Yeah, and then I put it back, and so I finally gave in, and I did pick out some floss, so I haven't picked my fabric yet, so I'm gonna do that.
I feel like I remember.
And this one by Be In My Bonnet, You Are the Boss. I don't think I'm going to put the saying in the middle. I'm going to try to come up with something else. And I'd like to play around with this and maybe do something different with the colors. But I just like all those quilt patterns. I think it's very cool.
I think you should put the words in.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well,
You're the boss of your own
well,
life.
Speaking of boss, I could maybe put Erica as the boss
Yeah.
of me. And then this is a wool pattern that I got at Primitive Gatherings, and I just kind of liked a little fall project.
Those little pumpkins.
So that
those.
is it for my haul.
Okay. I don't have a lot either. I have a lot more like digital because, you know. So, Cherry Hill Stitchery, I got a few from them. An Autumn Wish. See if I can show my own at this point. I like that white pumpkin on there. Just had to have it. Oh. Couple of crows. Couple of crows from Cherry Hill as well.
It's cute.
I know, a little border with those pumpkins on there. And Cherry Hill, Happy Fall.
Also very cute.
I gotta work on some smalls, man. I can get something done. This was an Emily Call Ghostly Sampler. I thought this little guy was kind of cute. I like the finish on that board. I feel like it's so hot in here. Needle Treasure, Treasure's Nook, Hello Autumn. I mean, it says Hello Fall, but it says Hello Autumn.
Yeah, you got it all covered.
I mean, I'm just saying, tripping me up a little bit. Primrose Cottage Stitches. Happy Halloween.
Say it.
You guys act like you say everything perfect here. Jeepers.
You let your cocktail rest now a little while.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all I had. I think
Malibu
that's all I have
Barbies.
there. But I have two others.
All right.
Well, this one, Granita. Would you say that Granita.
Granita.
Yeah, we're going to say
Granita.
Granita.
Okay. Yep, Lori Holt. But I am going to change mine so they give you blue, red, or gray options. And I'm going to switch mine up a little bit and do gray and blue.
Ooh, yes.
Just getting crazy over
DMC.
there.
Well, you know, see?
Yeah?
Yep.
I mean, I did
Okay.
like the dark grays and then the lighter blues.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna try it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna see. This one I got a while back, but it's gonna be my new start because it's getting close to winter, and you know I gotta get on the ball with this.
So
So
what day are you starting?
whatever day I can do this. Okay, this is Lori Holt. Snowballs for sale.
Snowball.
Used freaking snowballs. I think these two need to lay off the freaking Malibu Barbie here.
For a bit of comment.
You know what I meant. Whatever.
Okay.
You're fine. You're
Okay,
fine. It's
we're
all
good.
fine. Okay.
Okay. Now that I can't see anyways.
Can't
but,
see.
Okay. And if you're wondering if I look tired or whatever, I got about 5 eyelashes.
She's got a few.
I get, after chemo, my eyelashes, I mean, I'm told I have some, but I don't really see them. Anyways, I get fake lashes, but I am having cataract surgery soon, and so I'm letting them all fall out. And it's not
I was gonna
good.
say something, but
You thought you had a rough necklace.
gosh, it feels so. It feels
hot.
warm in here.
Okay. Well, you had to get up and down a lot of
Yeah, I
times.
did.
Yeah, you do a lot with.
Okay, so we are gonna do our favorite thing,
Okay,
and
yeah.
today's favorite thing, which I'm not sure how this is gonna work,
Here,
but
I can try to.
we're gonna add pictures so you can actually see better what it is. But
Okay.
we
You can
started cross stitching this like it's almost been a year for me, and for Christmas we bought each other basically the Lowry stand. We got it from Lindy Stitch's website, and they have all different colors, and it's like adjusts the height and whatever. I've read mixed reviews on people's opinions of them, and while I don't think it's, I don't know what are the words for it.
Sometimes it's hard to get it adjusted to where you want to work, but I do like it. I mean,
No,
it
and
it takes a little time. I mean, the only thing and I only on that Murano that I'm using magnification, then I can't get it all set up so I can.
And
do
there
that,
are
but,
attachments you can get
Yeah.
to like add different
Hold
things
your-
to it.
Yeah.
But
with
I-
a little-
I do have to say I personally really like it. I
Yes.
like that they make them in pretty colors because that's important to me.
Yes.
And like I broke my elbow and I'm right-handed, and it came in very, very handy for me
Yeah.
to be able to stitch with my left hand and have it in the stand. And
we all have a different color.
we all
so.
do have
We do.
a different color, and we do like them. So, again,
Yes.
if you're looking for something and it appeals to you, we just wanted to give
put pictures.
recommendation on
Yeah.
that.
We'll put pictures.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now we're to FlossTube shoutouts of our own. So, Sarah's Stitchy Spot is my first
Okay.
recommendation. A lot of people are big fans of hers as well. She's just a very sweet soul, positive. Her husband Stanley does her opening song, and it is the cutest, sweetest, like, I wish Adam would make me a damn song.
Well,
but
Well, he's got, some things there he could.
Yes.
Josh plays the guitar.
Yes.
So.
Oh, for wow.
when Adam plays the drums, it could really be
I
like
know.
a
It
thing.
could really be a little something,
Yes.
I'm sure.
But she's
We need more Malibu
we
Barbie.
probably do. But like everything that she stitches, I just like I want everything that she shows. And I just want to give my condolences to her. Her most recent video, she had to have her dog Chester put down, and she's very emotional. Just I cried along. I'm sure a lot of people have cried along, but yeah, we all go through that with our pets. It's a sad thing, and but she still smiled through the whole.
Yeah.
Even with tears, she
Yeah.
smiled. And then my other is Kia B from Bibi Quilting on Instagram. We've been watching her FlossTubes for quite a while. Did she like the founder or something of the Common Threaded Stitcher?
Yeah.
She's very involved in it. Anyways,
And the 12x12, is that her?
I'm not sure. But she is starting a sale. September is.
Well, she's, I think, started it already. We were going to start it
Oh.
in September for...
Okay. I thought it started in September. But
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think
Get
she's...
your information right.
I think she started it a while ago. She had, it sounds like really kind of a bad month. I think one of her children, well, two of her children had to have surgeries. And I think she's doing this in honor of one of her kids that has some special...
And I think in the
needs.
place of Sam's Survival Sal, she chose this one because it spoke to her. She did the model stitching for it anyways,
Yeah.
and I'll show it quick.
It's called the Beautiful Sampler
By Twin Peak.
Primitives.
Yes.
And the picture, I don't think really, I mean, I saw hers when she showed it. I don't think the picture really does it justice. It's pretty dark, but the colors are really pretty.
And so yeah, we're going to start that starting September 1st. Well, at least two of us are.
Right away.
And the hashtag is Don't Be Afraid Sal, and I'll put that in the show notes if you want to participate as well. Those are my shoutouts.
Okay. I just started watching Handmade by Sarah W. I really like a lot of the projects that she does. She does a lot of things with Tiger Lily, but she was working on a strawberry project that I really think I would like to start. So I've been watching her. And then I have a younger gal that I've watched several times, and I really enjoy her FlossTubes. She's called Cam the Stitcher. Her name is Cameron, and she does a huge variety of, she's a little bit goth, she does samplers and anything in between, and she just does beautiful stitching, and I just really enjoy the different varieties. I mean, there's things she does that I wouldn't do, but I don't know, I always think it's nice to see younger people get involved, and she really has a great enthusiasm, so I really recommend watching her. And on her latest one, she was talking, and it just kind of made me think of, she has like her comfort floss tubes, and I was thinking, you really do have those people, you know. I wonder if any of you have, you know, your go-to floss tubes. Like, I don't know, I have ones for different, you know, people that are just comforting, and then sometimes
You're
people
feeling
that
a
are
little silly,
that are
yes.
funny ones, or
Yep.
and like when I watch her, it gives me sort of a hopeful thing of, you know, seeing another generation start up and, you know, really be enthusiastic about cross stitch. So I would really recommend her.
Who are you been watching?
I haven't been watching anybody.
Well, I had
So-
one other one I wanted to call out. If anybody has seen the most recent Lindy Stitches by Stephanie Webb, she stitches one of Tiger Lily's portfolios, the mini one, and she does it for her birthday. And it's worth taking time to watch because it is just super funny. So
I saw Stitchy Friends just made her little portfolio thing.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have time.
That's all right.
All right.
I mean, I was watching murder shows yesterday. I did
Well.
while I stitched. I feel like that is a good motivator to. Sometimes I feel like when I can't stitch and watch FlossTube because then I'm shopping and
Yeah.
like
Well,
too busy
and-
in the
yes.
business. So murder shows I can just listen. It's always the husband or the wives or
It's greed or money. Greed
Yeah.
or jealousy.
Yeah.
Greed
Yeah.
or jealousy.
greed or jealousy.
yeah,
Greed
I
or
mean-
money.
Stop that. I mostly watch Dateline, and then I feel like, okay, then when I see lots of notifications of a bunch of floss, and like, I need to get caught up. So then I splurge. I just binge watch them.
The Dateline's the last day. Did you watch that?
No.
Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Okay.
So they're like a whole thing on the person's like last day. Every place that
I did.
Well, I missed that.
Yes.
Well, I found it on Peacock.
Yes,
but
it's on Peacock.
Well, I don't have Peacock, so I guess I'll be waiting.
All
I'm
right.
sure it's probably on something else, but I
That
do
is good,
I
yes.
do like to watch that. But they only have one season.
Yes, it's new.
Yes, I know.
Well,
Yeah. That's,
Okay, so we'll talk future plans.
Hold on, I do
Oh,
have
we
a
gotta
little
do your-
shout out.
yes.
I do have a little shout out.
Yes, a little stitchy kindness.
Not floss tubes, but I did have some stitchy kindness. A bag from Primitive Gatherings.
Yes, Vicky handed those out.
yeah,
over
Yes.
we all got one of those.
Yep.
They just handed out at our cross stitch club. and
Yes.
although Eric wasn't there.
I wasn't there, but
They
Vicky
looked
made
out.
sure
Yes.
I got one. And then also this little dinosaur needle minder.
I forgot to bring my
Oh.
needle minder, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to see or focus, but super cute from Jan.
and Jan's the one who had the Lori Holt card that we were asking for advice on how to finish. She just had
Yes.
surgery this last week, so we haven't gotten an update on where she's at in the process.
Yes.
But once we know, we'll share with you what she ended up doing with
Yes.
it.
And thank
But
you
she-
for all the suggestions. She
Yes.
really appreciated it. I know
Yes.
she wants to get back to it, but she's just been a little bit down and out because she had surgery. So,
But she made some needle minders, so
Yes, she did.
I have this nice, cute little yellow dinosaur. So
Yes.
shout out to them.
Right. Okay. Future plans.
Future plans. Whew.
Okay. So I have my last knitting class coming up, so I've got some more knitting to do.
Okay.
I want to get my courage done by October. We have another sit and stitch coming up on September 5th.
So the day after Labor Day.
Yep. So if it's on your calendar, or if
Okay.
anybody else, they're I think filling up quite a bit now. So if you
cross
want to
stitch
get
is September 12th. So
Yes.
we
Okay.
can do that one.
5th or 12th.
call and get your name on the list if you're
Okay.
interested. And then our next floss tube, we're gonna do a whip parade. And then I'm also going to record a more thorough Good Notes, a separate video, but a more thorough Good Notes demo because a lot of people were interested. And we're basically gonna take September and not do a normal floss tube aside from like the whip parade, because Teresa Koget's retreat's coming up and we have things to prepare to get ready for that. And I'm having my cataract surgery at some point. I'll probably need a seeing eye person. And
And Walter could be your
yeah,
seeing
I
eye dog.
could.
Yeah.
And-
be your service dog.
Exactly. And we're doing the Sheep and Wool show and the Quilt Expo and going to Lynn's in the middle of the month as well. So we'll take pictures and videos of our excursions and add them in as we go as well. And that also means I'm not going to be buying a whole lot of haul because I'm holding out for
Yep.
these things
Yep.
to be able to.
Well,
Yeah.
we got it. We
Enjoy
got a retreat.
them.
We got a
Yes.
retreat coming.
And that's about where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to discuss with you. I was watching. I don't know what floss tube it was yesterday, but we had done the 12 by 12 last year, where you do start 12 projects every hour on New Year's Eve. But now I saw a lot of them are planning 24 new starts for 2024. So now
Okay.
is it the 12 by 12 plus
And-
the 24? I just want to
Okay.
prepare you so you guys start.
It's not like we don't have enough patterns, although I'd still probably go and buy 24
Yeah.
new patterns.
Yeah.
We will run our little Joanne's out of DMC
Yes.
again
Yes.
because we were buying floss like crazy
Yes.
for the 12 by 12 last year. But
And then you buy the wrong ones.
yeah,
You swear.
because they're in the wrong. I went yesterday and they'll put the one next that should be next to it in the one close in color. So you got to read.
I
each
feel like
size.
I double check, triple check, and I still get home and I'm like, what is this for?
Right. No,
And then you make another sticky note. I gotta put 200 sticky notes with DMC numbers on it. I don't even know if I have all
and then
of
you
them.
probably have duplicates already
Oh,
because you
yeah.
probably already bought it mistakenly
Yeah,
before.
but then you have it in a bag because you don't remember exactly what
Yeah.
project it went to. That's kind of how.
Yep,
it
I think I
all
have a
works.
bag. I think maybe a bag that you went and got for me because I kept screwing it up.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm unsure of.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Figure it out. Well, for my plans, I have been wanting to start thinking a bit about Christmas. We'll stop now.
I want to do those.
And I was watching Nicole Spohr today, and there's Chantel is going to be having a ornament box that you can get in on. I think maybe the first is a sign up for that. So anyway, I've been thinking about Christmas and wanting to do some ornaments, and so I may have showed this before, but it's the cookie cutter ornaments, and they're small, and I feel like I'd be a little happy if I would just get a little something done on some of those.
I'm gonna do those. Maybe we could do them together.
Yeah, maybe we could have a stitch.
She'd participate in that.
Yeah. And then I had this from, I think last year, maybe from the
That was from
Jingle Ball from Satsuma mini stockings.
No, it's Tiny Modernist.
No,
it's Satsuma.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Dang.
Shh.
Because I'm doing that little one from JBW, so I thought, well, these are kind of like along the same lines. And I just love the bright colors of that.
Yeah, those are super cute.
And then, I don't know, my printer's getting a little low on ink. I don't know if this printed out, but I want to do this Teresa Kogut. I dyed that piece of fabric that I'm going to use for it. It's
one of our Patreon.
Yeah, it's a Patreon.
Here's it's like orangey. Peachy orangey.
Peachy orangey.
Okay.
And last but not least is this Plum Street Goodbye Fall. I also dyed some fabric for that this morning.
You dyed it this morning?
Yes, both of these.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
Okay, she's getting all fancy.
She was up at 3 a.m. dyeing fabric.
Wow.
All right.
Put some stuff in my slow cooker, and I did laundry, and I dyed fabric,
nice.
and
I like that.
all the things.
Okay.
So that is pretty much my plans of this fall and kind of getting into Christmas. I want to work on my courage to try to get that done. My goal is by the end of September. And
Lofty.
I know.
Well, and we want
Not September, October. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
end of October.
For October, because
Yeah.
it's Breast Cancer Awareness
Yes.
Month, we want to focus that month on fall things, but also our stories with breast cancer, and we'll
Yes.
sprinkle in some of that for the month
Yes.
to bring awareness and all that fun.
Well, I'm going to work on my courage, and I'm going to try and have mine done before both of them do.
She's gonna get done by next Tuesday.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm not really worried about it.
I know. Whatever. Then I have some camping. Labor Day weekend, we're going, I don't know the name of the town. I feel like it starts with an N. It's north. We're going north.
Okay.
And then we have Tomahawk, which is a big bike thing. So we might need a Walter sitter for Tomahawk. He can come Labor Day. And then I'm gonna get my snowballs started
Yeah, you better
because
done your snowballs.
maybe I could have that done by
Where do we start?
Easter.
Easter for 2024 winter.
Yeah, so there's probably still snowballs at that point.
Yep.
around here.
the way
So
things
Yeah.
go here, that's probably true.
That's my plans.
I'm just pretty excited about our retreat coming up and making plans to do some things to take along to that and all the things to get ready. So yeah, I think that's our big focus right now.
Yep. And then our next thing, ding ding ding,
ding ding.
we have reached 2,000 subscribers.
Yay!
So we're gonna do a giveaway. We never decided on what we were going to ask somebody to say.
Well,
But
what's a question we can ask
Well,
people?
So Goose, Denise made these bags in our name and gave us one to use for our giveaway. So thank you again, Denise. And
I have a question that we could use, I think.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you honor, anyone in your family in October for breast cancer? Do you stitch anything? Do you honor anybody in your family that's passed away or going through cancer? Not even your family, friends. I'd like to hear your comments.
Yeah,
on
like what
that.
projects have you done?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
are there different
Or ways you've gone. Yeah.
Yeah, ways you honor.
ways you honor?
You can just.
You
You
know.
can say anything.
This is our first time doing
Yeah.
this, so you can see how clear.
Yeah.
Clear as mud right there.
We will read through
Yeah.
together and pick.
Pick a
For
winner.
this time, we'd like to pick somebody, and
Yes.
just because kind of a
It's
special
our first one, so
Yes.
Yeah, and we thank everybody who subscribed. And,
yes.
if you have any comments of things we could do different or better, we're always open to that.
Yep.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do like and subscribe.
Yep. This
Yeah.
has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I'm amazed that 2,000 people subscribed to
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's pretty,
And
pretty
even going to
exciting.
primitive gatherings and randomly somebody comes up and says, "Oh, I've watched your YouTube or whatever."
Aw.
I had one gal came up to me and she's like, "I'm a long-time follower of your YouTube," and I'm like, "Oh boy, all 4 episodes."
Yeah.
So that was kind of cute.
Yes. But
Right.
I think that's about it, huh?
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
They take care and
yep.
we'll
Keep stitching and get your boobs checked.
check. We'll see you in
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.